Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we will be seeing the second programming challenge, that is making a simple OOP calculator that performs basic functions like addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Our notes here is using OOP, that is object oriented programming, which deals with objects and classes for this program. Okay, so let me drive you first with my flowchart that I have created for this program. Okay, so basically in classes and objects, I'm sorry for this. Okay, in classes and objects we deal with making a class, making an object and defining it. So here I will be using class and my functions. So first I prepare my class that I name it as calculator. From that then I go to preparing my functions, which will be my operators, that is addition, subtraction, multiplication and division, and I will return them as in certain variables, which A is my first number and B is my second number. So for addition it will be A plus B, for subtraction it will be A minus B, that way. And then in OOP related programmings we also need to prepare a second variable. So I'll be naming it simply cal C, and I'll be returning it back to the class, and from there on printing it. Okay, so this is the basic flowchart to the program. Before you see my video on how I'm making the program, hope you could try solving the program on your own and checking if you get the program. If you don't get it, or if you're come here to learn how to do it, you're free to continue watching the video. Okay, so now I have come to my PyCharm where I'm going to write the program. I prefer using PyCharm better than the normal ideally, because PyCharm has many packages, many tips and tricks where the normal IDE won't support, and many shortcuts. So I've already named a file called as calculator.py. So you could do that. Just go to file, click on new, and you could create a file, but I've already created, so I'm not creating the new one. Okay, so now let's start our program. So first I name class calculator. Always remember, while giving names, give appropriate names, so that you would understand in future what was the purpose of giving the name to your functions. I'll define init here, and we are dealing with two numbers, so I will give it A comma B. Okay, so now let's I'm sorry for this, I did not see this. Init, okay. Init A comma B. So let's rename our variables. Self dot A is equal to A, self dot B is equal to B. Okay, so now let's start defining our functions for our mathematical operations. Let me just zoom in so that you could easily see what I'm typing. Okay, yeah, this is fine. Define, our first function will be addition. Okay, self. Now we basically return A plus B. Okay, so many times I have been doing this mistake, and you could also be doing. You don't return A plus B, you return its root name, that is self. So self dot A plus self dot B. Okay, so that I have been doing that mistake many times, so hope you don't do it ahead. Okay, so now I've finished my addition function. So let me define my next function, that is subtraction. Okay, I'll just copy paste this. Okay, and just let me change the sign. And now our next one will be multiplication. Self dot a multiply self dot b. Okay, and our last function will be division. And I will return self dot a divided by self dot b. Okay, so if you want the division value to be obtained in a decimal, then you put two dashes, otherwise it's just a single one. Okay, so now let me just keep some spacing between these two functions so that you don't get confused. Okay, so now I could even keep a function of square root or something, but I'm just keeping the calculator as simple as possible so that you guys can understand. Okay, so now I am done with my 4 functions. Now we will start recalling the functions. So for this, as I told you, I had made a new variable called calc, right? So I will call that. You could name it anything: calc, operate, operator, anything. C, A, your choice. So I'll just say it's a calc so that it matches our calculator function. Okay, calc is equal to. Now we call back our class that we have made, that is calculator. Okay, calculator, and now is a C. You see the A comma B means our integers. So for now I will give it 10 comma 5. Okay, so now we will print our main function. We will print our main function, that is, I would just, for presentation purposes, I will even give a writing saying that the value I'm sorry for that, value obtained is, yeah, and comma, and now is the renaming the function again after calling it here. So what I will do is calc, that's a new variable name, and now whichever operation we want to perform. So for the first time I will be performing addition, so I would basically do addition, and nothing goes in a bracket, the bracket just remains empty. Okay, so now let me just let me run my function, run calculator, and here you see the value obtained is 15, so we get our desired output. Okay, so now let's do some changes in our number. Let's make it 20, and let's make it multiplication. Yeah, so that's the best part of using PyCharm. You get all shortcuts, everything in this compiler, so you don't waste time typing a lot of information, and that helps in programming. Okay, so let's run. Yeah, 25 is 100, and that's our desired value. So yeah, this is basic method to obtain a calculator through Python. I haven't used any complex things, just explained it through OOP, that is object oriented programming method. So hope you like this video. Do like and subscribe my video.